If you want to install a language pack in Premiere Pro or switch Premiere Pro to a different language, this tutorial will walk you through the easiest methods step by step. I'll also show you a quick fix if the language gets stuck, so you can get Premiere Pro set up the way you want without wasting time. And if this video helps, please hit like and subscribe for more simple software tutorials like this. First, it's important to know that Premiere Pro usually does not just switch languages instantly inside the app. In most cases, Adobe handles language changes through Creative Cloud, and that means you may need to install a separate version of Premiere Pro in the language you want. So if you're looking for English, Hindi, or another language, this process is completely normal. Let's start with the main method. Open Adobe Creative Cloud on your computer. Once it launches, go to the Apps section. This is where all your installed Adobe applications are listed, including Premiere Pro. Find Premiere Pro in the list and look for the 3 dots next to it. Click those 3 dots to open the Options menu. From there, choose either Other Versions or Install Another Language, depending on what you see on your screen. Adobe may label this slightly differently depending on your version of Creative Cloud, but the idea is the same. You are looking for the option that lets you select a different install language. After that, you'll see a language selection menu. Choose the language you want, such as English, Hindi, or any other available option. Once you've selected it, click Install. Creative Cloud will now download and install Premiere Pro in that language. A very important thing to remember here is that this usually installs a separate version of Premiere Pro, rather than changing the current one instantly. So if you already have one language installed, the new language version may appear alongside it as a different installation. That is normal, and it's how Adobe manages language-specific installs. Now, let's look at the App Settings method, which is useful if you want to change the default install language for future installs. Open Adobe Creative Cloud again, then click your profile icon in the top corner. From the menu, select Preferences. This opens your Creative Cloud settings. Inside Preferences, go to the Apps section. Here, look for Default Install Language. Click on it and choose the language you want Creative Cloud to use by default when installing Adobe apps. This is especially useful if you plan to reinstall Premiere Pro and want the new installation to use a specific language automatically. Once you've changed the default install language, go ahead and reinstall Premiere Pro. In many cases, this is the step that actually applies the new language properly. Remember, Premiere Pro does not usually switch language instantly inside the app itself, so reinstalling is often required. If the language still seems stuck, here's the quick fix. First, change the language in Creative Cloud using the Preferences method we just covered. Then uninstall Premiere Pro completely. After that, reinstall it again through Creative Cloud. This fresh install usually forces Adobe to apply the selected language correctly. If you run into issues, just double-check that you selected the correct language in Creative Cloud before reinstalling. Also, make sure you're installing the right version and not opening the old one by mistake. Because each language can be installed as a separate version, it's easy to think nothing changed when really the new version is sitting alongside the old one. So in short, if you want to install language packs in Premiere Pro, use Creative Cloud, select the language from the app options, and install the new version. If you want to change the default language, go into Preferences, update the install language, and reinstall Premiere Pro. And if the language gets stuck, uninstall and reinstall after changing the Creative Cloud setting. If this video helped, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Premiere Pro tips, Adobe tutorials, and easy software guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.